Good morning and welcome to Rocket Travels. Today I'm visiting Hoi Sai Zoo. Now it's not just a zoo, it's an animal caring and breeding centre where animals have the possibility of being rehabilitated where possible into the wild. The zoo is completely free to enter and is open from 8 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. Hoi Sai Wildlife Breeding Station is 20 minutes from Sha'am, 25 minutes from Hua Hin, and this is the entrance. The zoo is completely free, but you can purchase vegetables to feed the animals. Let's take a little look. Mainly carrots and bananas, and these baskets are 50 baht a bowl. I'm down here very early and this is the car park, and as you can see I pretty much got the place to myself bar a few rangers. Next to the car park they do have a map of the zoo letting you know exactly where the animals are. I have my vegetables, carrots, cucumbers and bananas. Let's go feed some animals. First up we have deer. This lady is feeding them. Look at these, come for their breakfast. How cool. Happy deer. Eld's deer, also known as the brow antlered deer, is an endangered species in Southeast Asia and it inhabits wetlands and marshlands. Let's see if these bad boys like a carrot. There we go. Oh wow, he likes that. The centre is very compact, but it does have everything you require. It has toilet facilities and it also has this lovely shaded area under these trees with all these seats where you could possibly bring your picnic and have a little jolly. And they also have some swings and slides for the children. Check this bad boy out. These are hog deer. One thing I must say, I'm not the biggest fan of zoos. I like to see animals in the wild, but these compounds do seem very, very spacious. And there you go, there is some information in Thai and English. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of zoos. Why have I come here? Well, I feel this place is a little bit different, that it's a rescue centre and some of the animals can be rehabilitated into the wild. So we're going to check it out. So far the compounds seem very spacious and very, very clean. It does seem a very nice environment for the animals. Visitors will find a wide variety of animals, from mammals such as deer, gibbons, langurs, fishing cats and smooth-coated otters. Birds in the centre include hornbills, peacocks, kites and eagles. Other highlights include porcupines, bears and reptiles. Shh, somebody's sleeping and it's a bear cat. Let's take a little look. There is no cage. Let's take a little look. Wow, magnificent. I have never seen a bear cat. Boy, pen and ink's a bit. Wow, you're a stinky fella, ain't ya? Very magnificent. Sorry to wake you up. You look very, very sleepy and stinky. Very, very spacious aviary with various birds in there. I think possibly in the background there, pheasants. Very spacious. Wow, check out this bad boy. This is a stork. What exact species of stork? I'm not 100% sure. Wow. He is magnificent. There are 3 of them in here. Look at the size of them. They must be maybe about 4 foot tall, 3.5, 4 foot tall. Their eyes are amazing. Wow, beady eyes staring right back at me. Why am I laughing? I'm at the crocodile pit. There is one crocodile and he's got a funny look on his face. Let's have a look. This crocodile, his mouth is leaning to one side, gives him a peculiar look. almost humorous. I've also noticed that his back legs are starting to move. Would he pounce? I do not know. There is a wall protecting me from him or her. It could be a female, who knows. In these cages here we have a selection of pig-tailed monkeys. This is a pig-tailed monkey. And we also have my current favourite, white-handed gibbons. And I had the pleasure recently of experiencing my first wild white-handed gibbon very close to this area. Here we have the gibbon, magnificent creature. Now a lot of you might think, yes, they're in cages, the poor things, but please remember this is a rescue centre. So these animals have more than likely been rescued or they've been injured somewhere, and they have hope here, maybe possible rehabilitation into the wild. I mean, check this gibbon out. He is doing acrobats. I'm not sure if the GoPro will pick that up. Wow, he is swinging round and round. Is that picking it up? Oh wow, he just put on the most amazing show. That was really cool, Mr. Gibbon. I would suspect if a gibbon is putting on a show like that, yeah, they're going round and round the pole like that, then they've possibly been in captivity and possibly been rescued. Not 100% sure, it's just an observation. On cue, this guy's putting on a show for me. How cool. Thailand hosts 4 endangered gibbon species, primarily the white-handed gibbon, which inhabits tropical rainforest in various locations, including my local national park, Kang Krachan, the biggest national park in Thailand. 3,500 square kilometres of jungle and real wildlife, no cages, no zoos. I really hope that one day some of these gibbons might get rehabilitated and released into the wild and enjoy the beauty of the lush jungles that exist here in Thailand. One of the most magnificent birds that I have ever experienced in the wild is the hornbill, and they do have a collection here of hornbills. Possibly, I'm only guessing, that they are rescued. There's warnings everywhere, do not poke your fingers through the cage. They can be very naughty. This rescue centre, zoo, is full of surprises. I knew there was gibbons here, and I was quite a little bit shocked to see them in the cages after doing my research. And then I've come across this section here. It's an island and it is full of gibbons. When I first noticed it, I didn't realise that it was moated, and I thought they might be just loose in the park. Yes, there was a very good population of white-handed gibbons, and I'm going to switch to my iPhone because they have a baby up there. We'll see if we can get some closer footage. Bananas. What bananas for? For gibbons. Now the gibbon is not a monkey, it is an ape, specifically a lesser ape. This guy here is waiting patiently for a banana. Now I've got to try and throw the banana over to the island and not get it in the moat. There he goes, he's off for his banana. He'll take that, he'll probably take it up into the canopy of trees to eat it. How rude, he's turned his back on me as soon as I put the camera on him eating his banana. No, he's not, he's turning around slightly. There's 2 of them. Oh, he's just thrown. There's one up there, I've given him 2. This one here is eating his banana, look. Happy days. They're very greedy and they're not sharing. Where's the other one? There he is. I have 1 banana left. There's a little baby there. Maybe they'll give the baby some banana. If you want to come down and experience the gibbons, and they are a fascinating creature, then I recommend you come down early in the morning. They prefer the cooler temperatures in the morning. Later on in the day, later on in the morning, they will go up into the trees and you won't get so many antics and fun from the gibbons. Let's check out the monkeys in this section here. They have dusky langurs, their long tails. You can't actually, oh, there's some there, the GoPro won't be picking it up. They also have naughty monkeys doing naughty things, making little monkeys, which we're not going to show you. They do have these monkeys with the like red faces, and they are crab eating monkeys. They also have here as well stump-tailed monkeys. They have a wide selection of monkeys here. All these monkeys are native to Thailand. There you go, have some more pig-tailed monkeys. There's a fence there, you can't get too close, and I suggest you keep your distance just in case, and keep to the road. They do have an elephant here. Now this elephant is chained, and I know there is a lot of controversy over elephants in captivity, in sanctuaries, etc. I don't personally know the circumstances of this elephant. It is a solo elephant. Age wise it doesn't look particularly old. At the moment the keeper is washing it. Now there is some copyright music, we all know how that works, so we're going to go over and see if I can find the circumstances. Possibly a rescued elephant. We'll go and see if we can find a little bit of information for you guys. Unfortunately guys, I've decided not to film the elephant. This is a rescue centre. It's also a breeding centre, rehabilitation centre, where possible they will release animals back into the wild. Unfortunately some of the animals here, they're not going to be put back in the wild. Their only option is here in a very safe place, zoo stroke rescue centre. Facilities here are very good. It is funded, it's free to come into, like I said, so come on down, but don't judge it as in, hey look, there's animals in cages and there's an elephant chained up. It's just their circumstances, so please excuse me if I don't film absolutely everything. Come down here, do some research, find out about the place. I've already told you a lot about the place, so come down and experience yourself, and before you judge, find out the situation of the animals here. They have in this section here, all fenced off, they do have a breeding program here, and in here they have baby monkeys. They also have baby smooth coated otters, which is really cool. Obviously there's no access, you can see them, but the GoPro and my camera's not going to pick them up. But come down, they do have, you can experience baby monkeys, which is cool. So yeah, when you come down here, you know, it says it's a rehabilitation centre, rescue centre, also a breeding centre. So they also have a breeding program here, which is really cool. And I'm kind of thinking, hoping that maybe the animals that are bred here are the animals that could possibly be released into the wild. Let's hope so, yeah? Swinging around in the jungle free. Check out this prehistoric looking reptile. I'm presuming this is an iguana. Wow, you're super cool, my friend, and thanks for turning around so we can see you in your full glory. Bambi wants a carrot. Let's go and see if he'll have a carrot. There's a carrot for you, mate. Come on, come on, there you go, don't be shy. Put it down there a little bit lower. There you go, look at that. Yeah, isn't that nice? Bambi enjoys carrots. So, time to relax. I've been wandering around this park for a couple of hours, trying to get pictures, etc. So time to chill. It's the end of the vlog. This place, Hoi Sai, is cool. What I like about it is the difference between here and a zoo. I'm always reluctant to go to zoos a little bit. and I did think twice about coming here, but the more I researched into it and realised that it's all the animals here are rescued or they've been injured, and they do have a rehabilitation program, so where possible they will be released back into the wild, opposed to a zoo who go out and capture animals and then put them in and they've got no hope of going anywhere. So yeah, I approve of this facility. Animals in distress, injured, or if they're in a bad situation in captivity, they need to go and live somewhere nice, and this is a nice place. So come on down. It's very family friendly here. There's lots of families here out with their kids, and they're enjoying learning about the wildlife. And I think it's good also that they learn that there are establishments like this that do try to rehabilitate animals into the wild. That is cool. That is always a good thing. So from Rocket Travels, I've had a good morning. Hope you guys have a good morning, good day, and a good life. Over and out, guys. See you in the next vlog.